Alright, this is gonna be part 6 of Tokyo Mirage sessions. Sorry, it kind of took me a couple days to get back into this. I was doing a bunch of job interviews and some other stuff. But yeah, we'll see what happens. I'm not super interested in going back to work this minute, but you do what you gotta do sometimes. I don't even know why I'm bothering to waste my UP. Yeah, whatevs. It'll be fine. Whew. Also, I made like a coronavirus video, and the researching it took like forever. Like, I think I remember I started it at like 5 o'clock, and then how long did it take me? I don't even remember. I think I researched and wrote a script over a period of like 3 hours, and then I recorded it, so it ate up a big chunk of the day the other day. Plus, like, if you've ever watched this channel, you already know my sleep schedule sucks. I'm never on at any remote, like, similar time frame. What am I doing? I just need to auto battle. Goodness. I'm, like, not awake yet. Oh my gosh, it's so nice and beautifully cold in here right now, because I left the windows open all night. So I think it's like in the 60 degrees in here. I live in Phoenix, so it can be hot. There is a lantern, and this is useful to me. How? Okay. I guess I'll have to figure that out later. I'm thinking the first time I played this, I got lost in this place pretty bad, so I have been breezing through the whole game pretty well, but I might get stuck in here, so we'll see what happens. Because I don't feel like using a guide right now. Nom nom. I haven't eaten cereal in like, really, I hate these damn things, years, I'm pretty sure. But there was like so much shit missing at the grocery store that I couldn't get the stuff I normally would eat. And I was like, oh well, guess we'll do some cereal and some soy milk. I'm lactose intolerant, so can't have that regular milk. It would be like the equivalent of drinking Epicac. Things would be shooting out of both ends. It'd be scary. But yeah, there's been different regional differences and things that people are having trouble finding. Like, my mom was like, I can't find milk anywhere. And I'm like, it's not an essential thing, you know, like, you'll be okay. Calm yourself, lady. You'll live. You'll fucking live. Let's see. Turn on all 4 of the lanterns, then we'll go to the set. Good answer. Okay. I hate it when games do stuff like that too. Like, I obviously saw one of those lanterns, and the game's like, yeah, you can't do anything with it though until, you know, you talk to this guy who tells you to light them. It's like, ugh, rude. So very rude. Let me make sure I have this map on. because, like I said before, I remember getting lost in this place, so I'm trying to, like, not do that again. Of course. Alright, we got 1 down and 3 to go. Did I come from over there? Oh, this map is awful. Get out of here. These stupid savage enemies can wipe me out really quickly. And they appear to be coming at me pretty quickly. Yay. And running obviously isn't guaranteed. So, you know. Like on one of my other streams, I got killed by those stupid things. And I had to go backtracking, which, you know, not ideal. Alright, let's find that other stupid lantern. There's the second one. Yeah, if you've ever watched me play games before, you know how very much I hate trying to solve a puzzle in the middle of random encounter world. Oy. Let's see. Gotta eat my cereal before it gets soggy. Ooh. But for the uninitiated, the reason I did that coronavirus video is because I have a degree in public health. I used to work for the local, state, and federal government in various public health capacities. So, and I just saw so much misinformation, so I just tried to compile the stuff that isn't total BS into one video. It was mostly for like friends and family, but I dropped it on my LinkedIn too, just in case anybody wanted to see it. But yeah, of course everything's under my Secret Bunny Ninja handle, so it's easy to find if anyone cares. Let's see now. So we have 2 done. I'm trying to like take a peek at this map. I think the map is showing me where they're at, because this is New Game Plus. So I'm just trying to take the path of least resistance. Gosh, I keep forgetting, like, I'm not playing on an emulator right now, and I don't have the lovely ability to frame skip. It's very sad. I need my frame skipping. Get out of here. You dirty, dirty Bertie. Yeah, there's another savage douche. Alright, we got 3 out of 4. We are just working and working and working. This says, we've had a lot of people forgetting to light the lanterns. There's one in each cardinal direction. Use caution. Super helpful information being that I found all the lanterns already, other than one. Ooh. Nothing me can't steal. Me take everything from everyone. Me strongest. I'm gonna cancel that. I don't know if like the whole new game plus thing has made other like balance tweaks to enemies, and I'm not in the mood to get murdered and have to go relight those lanterns. Alright, let us talk to that dude, because I think he'll let us go proceed or whatever. He says, seems like you finished, go to the next set, don't be late. How fancy. He's so fancy. Yeah, I'm aware that the path opened, I'm not blind. Let's see here. Oh gosh, just, oh man. Oh jeez, just get out of here, dude. Leave me alone. Trying to do my stuff. Just trying to do my stuff. You're so rude. Did I go the wrong way? The answer is probably I did. Yeah, because he was like looking this way, I think. Do, 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 do. I think it's supposed to follow me. Alright, anyways. I think I know what I'm supposed to do. I think there's just more stupid lanterns. Yeah, so I'm not even gonna bother trying to light one until I talk to that guy again. Because he's gonna be like, oh my god, fuck these fuckers. Just so dumb. I really wish that all RPGs had the functionality to just straight up eliminate random battles. Because, I mean, obviously some people are speed running, some people are doing different things. Let's see. Close to the small room to the north, get your new instructions. Yeah, none of that's relevant to anybody ever. I need a key for that, so let's activate this. This guy says, who are you? I say, the director asked us to help. He says, I want you to adjust the lighting, find out what they want, and fix the lighting accordingly. Really? You can turn the paper lanterns on with these. Good luck. Check the room right here. This one says, could you make the room a bit brighter? Perfect brightness, you did a good job, thank you. Okay. Ugh. There are just some kinds of puzzles that I just dislike immensely. This would be one of them. I just doesn't seem to have any real point. Let's get some more light essence, I guess. Take extra from paper lanterns that you don't need. Wow, such slow loading. Alright. Let's go this way now. Yeah, that's not annoying at all. This game has so many missed opportunities. I feel like it would be more strong if they did, let me see. I want it a little darker, so let's steal one of these. I think we did it? Like last time it like changed or something. Nah, I'm gonna assume it's done because it's not letting me like choose to pick it out, so should be okay. But yeah, for me, there's so many missed opportunities. Like in the other Persona games, the palaces and such, they'd be like attuned to the person, like their personality. But in this game, like where everything's like acting or singing or modeling or dancing, like I can't figure out how they couldn't figure out to like make levels based on that. Seems a little weird to me. What does this jackass want? Could you bring some light over to the master in the room deeper inside? So he doesn't want his room as bright, so let's take a light. The brightness is better. I am satisfied. So I guess I missed a room. It has to be this one. I say that, but could be wrong. Oh my goodness. Like, I think this level is kind of a set. But I mean, not really. There should be like, I don't know, I mean, I guess like they already did the photography level, the last level, with the modeling stuff. You'll have to make this room brighter, or else, he says. It's still dark, okay. Alright, so he wants all of them on. You finally did it. This is the brightness I need. Mirage says, hey guys, you seem to have finished your task. I'll let the director know and ask him about your next task. Okay. think this is going pretty well. Because I'm just not spending tons of time grinding and stuff. So it's not so bad. Yeah, I guess they are kind of themed levels. I don't know. Like, I just, like, this one, I'm like, doesn't really scream TV set to me. But I guess, like, if they put cameras everywhere instead of just, like, you know, the other, like, how can you distinguish between video cameras and, like, normal cameras these days, now that all of them are so small? Let me see. Meower. I think it's just like going back and playing this after the polish of Persona 5 is like, it's just not the same. But I'm excited to play Royal. Like, I really liked Persona 4 Golden and all the updates it had. So I'm excited to see what they will do with the Royal version. They must have changed a lot, because I mean, I know they've changed one of the voice actors for one of the confidants. Yeah. But I just really try fairly hard not to ruin a game for myself by, like, looking at all these 8,000 videos of people who have had early access to the game. And, like, it just, like, kind of blows my mind that, first of all, one, companies would let people play the game and leak that much content. But two, it blows my mind that people would want to ruin the experience for themselves, like, that much. Tiki's sending me annoying text messages. Tiki says, the person that came by just now, he was really scary, but he looked sad at the same time. I don't know why, but it got really hard to breathe when I saw him. Maybe I did meet him 5 years ago. He looked really disappointed. I wonder what happened that I can't remember. I'm so glad you were able to find Momori. You need to save Barry too now. I'm sure he's in pain. You have to hurry. And Eleonora says some stuff too. She says, this is Itsuki, right? Anyway, why did this have to happen now? My first message was supposed to sound more like a Hollywood star. I hate Ellie. She has zero freaking personality. She's just like, something something Hollywood. Something something Hollywood. Like, it's all well and good that that's your craft that you're trying to hone, but, like, she just comes off like a vapid, stuck-up brat. I think that might be the real reason I think this game is, like, lacking in quality as compared to some of the other SMT games. It's just simply because the characters aren't as fleshed out. Like, some of them are with, like, the side stories, but there are just some that are, like, basically, like, pure trope. And I don't know, I just don't love it. Let's see. Where the hell am I supposed to go? So I've got to be missing something. Oh yeah, I already went in there. Yeah, nothing over here. I mean, that just appears to be a locked treasure chest, and I can't fathom I would need to open that to move forward in the plot. Half of those chests are like, you can't pick this item up, you have too many. I'm like, okie dokie. I don't like that they have like different quantities of different items that you could hold in this either. It's kind of frustrating. I sense a dangerous presence. Let's proceed. Toma says, damn it, where the hell is he? Ellie says, looks like we don't have much of a choice, we just have to keep moving. Kidia says, hold it, something's coming this way. Itsuki exclaims, wordlessly. Mirage says, ha. Itsuki says, careful, here it comes. Let us see what we can do. That's super annoying. I also hate it when, like, an enemy is summoned and they can attack in the same round they were summoned. That doesn't seem fair to me. But hey, what do I know? Let's see. What can we do? This thing is weak against Zon type spells, so. But one place where this game really shines is, I think, this like session combo system. I thought that was super cool. And I do like that this game has some decent, like, original music and stuff as well. Skill points by 2. Yeah. Itsuki says, looks like we beat it. Is everyone alright? Itsuki says, why are you here? Yashiro says, I'm under no obligation to tell you. Besides which, it's hardly your concern. Itsuki says, wait. We want to save our friend. If you know something, please tell us. Yashiro says again with his friend business, if you intend to continue with your little games, you'll need to be stronger. As you are now, you're weak. I advise you train further before you concern yourself with anyone else's welfare. Itsuki says, I don't think that's right. That can't be the only way to strength. There has to be a way we can all become stronger together. Yashiro says nothing, and then says pathetic. Kidia says, so, why now? That was some timing, showing up at just after we finished them off. Yashiro says, watch your tone, I don't have much patience for sheep who are helpless without their herd. Kidia says, having friends doesn't make you a sheep, but I can't expect you to understand the difference. Yashiro says, you're right, I don't understand. He continues, very well, keep playing with your so-called friend, and let him drag you down. I imagine it's only fitting. Kidia says, him? Wait, Itsuki, what do you have against him? Precisely. I got pointless information sent to me. We are now ready for a unity called Hayakaze. Kidia says, why is Yashiro here? I mean, he's a Mirage Master, girl. Like, get on board here. Oh boy, here comes more puzzles. We have unlocked the warp portal. This one says, where have you been? We hit a snag, big trouble. We had a singer lined up, all squared away, set to sing a certain song, but now they canceled. No replacements, no understudies, too last minute. But I think some of you kids might have the chops for it. I want one of you to fill in. Could you give it a shot? Now the song, right? The song is the main theme for Dia Witch Iroha. Eleonora says, what? After all that running around, you want us to sing some anime song? Toma says, you can't be serious. We have to sing here? I'm just gonna say, who knows the song? Toma says, Daitong TV always sticks to their show schedules, even in emergencies. But really, man? Anime? Here? What do we do? When it comes to singing, I'd hand it off to Kidia or Tsubasa, but Kidia says, I don't know the song. Tsubasa says, I remember Barry making a big deal about the limited edition box set for this anime, I think. I'm just gonna say, we need to learn it. Let's head back. We've got 2 professional singers. I'm sure we can do this. He says, you guys need a meeting first? Fine, take 5, but we're on the clock here. Got it? Alrighty. Ellie says, Barry would probably have CDs and DVDs of the anime. Why do I have to do all this research on a theme for an anime that I've never watched before? Then she sends a bored emoji. Alrighty. So we have to leave, apparently. Figure out who's gonna sing this stupid song. Looks like Ellie has a side story now. She says, Itsuki, there's a favor. I'll be waiting in front of Shibuya Station. Okay. Maybe she's gonna learn the song. Ellie says, there you are, Itsuki. I know it's sudden, but do you have some time? I want your opinion. I'll just say yes. She says, that's quite prudent of you. It's kind of awkward talking about this in the middle of the street. Let's go to the classroom set. Okay. Ellie says, I'm waiting for you at the classroom set. Why on earth would they just text me that right after they just told me that? Sometimes these texts are like, yeah, here's the exact same information we literally just told you 1 second ago. I'm like, okay. Itsuki says, what do you want to talk about? Eleonora says, I need you to... Itsuki says, hold on, I'm getting a message. Maiko says, Itsuki, I assume that right now Ellie is blushing and stuttering. Itsuki says, yep. Maiko says, I'll speak on her behalf. You two need to go on a date. Itsuki says, why? Maiko says, Ellie was in a bit of a pickle. She appeared on this TV drama called Dandelion in Love, but she doesn't get how a high school girl who's in love with the idea of love feels. So wouldn't the best way to figure that out to be going on an actual date? That being said, good luck being her partner. And then Itsuki says, Miss Maiko. Itsuki says, a date. Eleonora says, how do you know that? Itsuki says, Ms. Maiko just sent a topic. What's this all about? Eleonora says, there's nothing about it. It's just as she must have put it. This is only to dial my character in, you hear? It's just training. If you get the wrong idea from this, I'll make you my next archery target. Actually, will you even be able to help me train for this? Why are you asking? Like, and then being like, oh, you can't even help me. Like, fall off a cliff, lady. I'll just say, leave it to me. She says, huh, that's quite the confidence, alright. I'll train you in the ways of Hollywood. Itsuki says, how does training me help you? Eleonora says, now that that's settled, let's go all out. We need to research first. Let's read some magazines and make a plan. Ugh. Itsuki says, hey, Ellie. And she just walks away. She's a fucking biatch. Hopefully she gets hit by a car. Eleonora says, what are you doing, Itsuki? Hurry up and come where I am. Itsuki says, where's that? Eleonora says, someplace we can read magazines. Itsuki says, why are we going there separately? Eleonora says, it'd be a scandal if someone were to think we're on a real date. Anyway, I'll be waiting. What a bitch. I'm gay. I don't even want to go on a date with you, you fucking bitch. God. Whatever. Someplace with magazines. It could be literally anywhere. Alright, so we're going to the He-Ho Mart. Oof, my sleepiness is kicking back in. I think I got like 5 hours. That's not too bad. Eleonora says, there you are, you're late. Itsuki says, we're starting this day off at a convenience store? Ellie says, what's so weird about it? Everyone in my hometown in Saitama does this. Itsuki says, that's kind of hard to believe. Eleonora says, look, Itsuki, isn't this general store adorable? Ellie says, this jewelry is so cute. This says that they have a store in Shibuya. We should check it out. Itsuki says, sure. Eleonora says, what's with the indifferent answer? This is a date, so you should do what the girl asks. I'm gonna say, that's a warped idea about dating. You've never dated someone before, have you? Ellie says, what's wrong with that? There are no Hollywood men around that suit me. Yeah, you're in Japan, jackass. Itsuki says, huh? A girl says, hey, isn't that girl over there really cute? You're right, I wonder if she's biracial. She looks like a doll. I wish I could be like her. Ellie says, huh? Itsuki says, you sure stand out. Ellie says, I'm half Scandinavian after all. They just think I'm some novelty. I'm used to it. That aside, though, I'm feeling a bit thirsty. Why don't we get going? I just say, why not buy a drink? We're at a convenience store after all. She says, really? You can't make sense of what I'm getting at? Jeez, I'm making it so obvious, too. Your girlfriend is saying she's thirsty. Now, where do you think we should go? Then she just leaves. Yeah. I just stand her up. She says, now that we gathered intel, it's time to get neck deep in my training. Next is a standard go-to place on dates. I'll be waiting for you there. I'm so thirsty, I feel like I'm going to become a dried-up persimmon. Itsuki says, where are you? Eleonora says, figuring that out as part of the training. You better not let me down. Wow. I would punch her in the neck. Alright, so she's in that stupid cafe. Go to the side door. Maybe she's not in the cafe. Oh, there she is. Okay. She says, there you are, Itsuki. A cafe is the go-to place when you get thirsty. This is a traditional place to go on a date. Come on, let's get this underway. Itsuki says, what's that? Ellie says, don't you know, it's a smoothie. It's loaded with enzymes. It's a must-have for Hollywood celebrities. Smoothies basically destroy all the fiber in the fruit, so they're not good for you. They're just sugar. Might as well just drink a Coca-Cola. Itsuki says, is it good? Ellie says, of course it's good. It's popular in Hollywood after all. I say, why the fixation on Hollywood? She says, it's special. Hollywood's the best. Itsuki says, I'm not sure I follow. Eleonora says, you know how I'm biracial? I feel like I stick out like a sore thumb no matter where I go. It's like I don't belong. But if I become a Hollywood actress, I think things will be different. Like, once I become that famous, the world will make room for me somewhere I actually belong. Itsuki says, so that's why. Ellie says, I may have said a little too much. Anyway, Hollywood is the best of the best. No, it isn't. It's a dump. Clearly, you've never been there. Anyways, Eleonora says, let's head to the next shop. Itsuki, I want to go see that jewelry place I saw earlier. Yeah, Ellie is a cesspool. And not all the acting happens there anymore. Like, it used to be, like, you could, if you were an aspiring actor, you could just get on the bus and go figure it out, but it's not like that anymore. But whatever. Anyways, Eleonora says, it's like I'm giving you this question for free. Itsuki says, this is off topic. Ellie says, I'm starting to have fun, and sends a cute little happy emoji. Where the hell did she go? I hate her so much, I'm just basically tuning her out at this point. I guess we go to the jewelry store. Ellie says, right, I'm glad you figured it out. Let's go in. Ain't nobody got time for that. Eleonora says, everything's so cool. What a whore. It's nice coming somewhere like this once in a while. There's this mature women's atmosphere about it. No way, isn't this the same one Nonali wore in the Black Condor movie? Wow, I didn't know they had a replica of it. Itsuki says, is there something wrong? Whew. Ellie says, this isn't right. We're not doing training at all. I'm no good at this. I honestly don't get things like dating or romance at all. Sorry, Itsuki. I dragged you around for nothing. Itsuki says, maybe this is how it really is. Actual dates, I mean. Eleonora says, huh? Itsuki says, I got to see a new side of you that I didn't know about, so I don't think it was a waste of time after all. Eleonora says, is that right? Say, Itsuki, do you think we look like we're going out to the people around us right now? Itsuki says, yeah, I think so. Ellie says, I see. Itsuki says, what's up? Ellie says, if we look like boyfriend and girlfriend, then what I'm feeling right now must be... ... A titty orb. Yep. You heard it here. Your soul orbs come out of your titties, and then you, like, become a better person and stuff, somehow. Man, these tunes have more epiphanies than should legally be allowed. Ellie's soul is awakening. She learned secret tenderness. Itsuki says it's beautiful. Ellie says, I think I figured it out. I say, figured what out? Ellie says, you're asking? Isn't that tactless? Itsuki says, is it? Eleonora says, you really are an exceptionally dense person. Oh my. And you're an exceptionally bitchy bitch, so whatever. Anyways, Tiki is letting us know that we can perform a unity. All kinds of unities. Alright, so let's go back to the office. Oh my god, I'm a weirdo. Tiki says what she always says. And she says it some more. Alright, so let's see if we can make some better weapons. I don't care about her. Might as well just save the freaking items. Yay, we learned Door of Affection, and I'm sure it's super useful. Virian says, do your best, my dear Ellie, and fear not. Just do as I've taught you, and everything shall go well. Ellie says, I don't believe you've taught me anything. Virian says, by the heavens, do you not recall how I've toiled day after day, teaching you the refined conduct of a true lady? Ellie says, have you now? Virian says, it seems I must more strictly teach you the proper etiquette befitting one's stature henceforth. Virian says, without my peerless tutelage, the high society you strive for will be naught but a dream within a dream. Ellie says, I've said this time and again, it's not high society, it's Hollywood. Geez, Virian, get it straight. She says to the very gay-looking man. That's racist. Or maybe it's gaysist. I don't know. Ellie says, I just wanted you to know, I love you. So, won't you choose me, please? To be continued. Gross. Itsuki says, Eleonora says, what'd you think? Wasn't my acting realistic? Itsuki says, I can't wait for next week's episode. Eleonora says, of course you can't. Everyone said the same thing too. Spending the time to train in person definitely paid off. Still, that isn't all I'm capable of. There's more of my Hollywood success story to be continued. As she points at the camera, thusly breaking the fourth wall, with her weird German outfit that lets her titties flop over her vest. I don't know. Apparently titties are very important to the developers of this game. Eleonora has grown and has become lovey-dovey. She acquired the ad-lib performance One-Sided Love. She should walk off a cliff. Oh man. I've never been a fan of like the magical girl archery type. It's just not my style. Other than in Madoka Magica, since that was the only thing that did it well. Everything else is like... no. Just don't even. Aya says, how could this happen to Barry? He must be suffering so much, being forced to do these awful things. You have to save him. Maiko says pretty much exactly the same thing. Momori says, can I come with you? It's my fault. Well, I thought the side story might, like, move us forward. The only other thing I can think of is to go to the, that training studio. Because maybe he left, like, a CD in the boombox or something. My goodness, I'm getting so old. I'm dying. The old is coming to kill me. Doom. Itsuki and the others investigate the studio. Here it is. Should have figured Barry would have a CD. Let's take a listen. Kiria and Tsubasa listen intently. I'm just gonna say, Kiria, we need your voice. Kiria is listening with an expression of rapture. This voice is so adorable. Itsuki says, Kiria. Kiria says, oh, nothing, it's fine. Hey, Itsuki. I'll sing it. Let me handle this. Kiria has a titty orb epiphany for some reason. Because she listened to a song she liked. When I listen to songs I like, I don't have titty orbs explode out of my chest. It just doesn't happen. Kiria learned, who gives a shit. Toma says, let's go back to the dungeon. You received an annoying topic. You must go learn Radiant whatever the flack. Oh my god. It's kind of annoying that, like, Tiki is, like, this digital, like, thing. And she can't just, like, digitally just come over to me through the air and not make me keep going to the office every 10 seconds to learn a new skill. I don't like that. I don't like it one bit. I really don't like the weapon system in this game either. Like, just freaking have an item store. Like, leave me alone. Tiki says what she always says. We must learn what the titty orb has inside it. We learned rainbow vocals. Farja says, not bad, I get to see a new side of you. That's always fun. Kitty says, what are you talking about? Farja laughs. Kitty says, we can handle the singing request now. Let's head back to Daito TV station. Alrighty. Tiki says, now that you have the new Performa... Oh, never mind. We already did that. Kitty says, sorry for the wait, everyone. Let's head back to Illusory Daito. Doesn't matter what I sing, Kitty will always be Kitty. Meow. Oh, let's use the warp. My goodness. My brain is broken. That's what happens on lack of sleep. Oh. I should probably save. I don't think I've done that in a while. Alrighty. The Mirage says, there you are, we've been waiting. Chop chop, let's hear it. Kitty says, looks like I'm up. Leave it to me. She then magically manifests a microphone. Toma says, what did you think? The Mirage says, this is better than the singer we had planned. That'll do just fine. Wait in the next room. I'll go on ahead. Tsubasa says, you did it. You're as amazing as ever. Kitty says, not a bad song. Let's get going. And Tsubasa sends a text and says, Kitty, that's so cute. And I got to listen to her sing from right next to her. How lucky am I? Not lucky at all. You are doomed, I tells ya. Dang it. Ugh. Oh boy, more texts. Looks like we can make some new weapons. I'm not entirely sure I care about that. Is there another task? My god. Our guest musician's performance got extended, and we can't squeeze in the anime song. Please deliver these new scripts to the tall guys standing outside that door to the east, west, and north. Whatever. We have to get these out quickly. It's a race against time. That seems really annoying. Okay. And I'm supposed to go where precisely? Tall guys. That doesn't appear to be a tall guy. He says a replacement script? I understand. Okay, so we found one. Where are the next two? Leave me alone. Alright, we have 2 out of 3. Get out of here. I don't see where this other person is. Time is halfway up, apparently. Oh dear, gold. Well, that was the 3rd script. Itsuki says, looks like you passed out all the scripts, come back. Yay. The Mirage says, great job, here's a prize. You can listen to the big guy's live show. I don't know what it is, but his techniques are really something. Oh boy, more texts. Maiko says, just a little further, please save Barry. We sense a dangerous presence. Shall we go? I say yes. Mitsuki says there he is, Barry. Ellie says that sound. Kiria says it's strong. There's a lot of negative energy. Crom says that Mirage has to be the one controlling him. Itsuki says if we can only somehow separate them. Mamori says Uncle Barry. Itsuki says, Mamori, what are you doing here? Itsuki says, you shouldn't have come, it's too dangerous, you need to go back. Mamori says, I won't go back. Barry's in trouble and I can't sit still and do nothing. Itsuki says, Mamori? Mamori says, what happened to Uncle Barry? Why is he playing the guitar with that monster? Kidia says, Barry's being controlled. Mamori says, Uncle Barry. He was always by my side, cheering me on, and he was there for me whenever I was sad. He even saved me from that monster earlier. He always protects me. This time I'm gonna be the one to help Uncle Barry. Mamori continues, Uncle Barry, you have to snap out of it. Go back to how you really are. She says, Uncle Barry, can't you hear me? Barry says, Mamori. Mamori says, Uncle Barry. Mirage says, do not listen. You only need the axe in your hands. Heed them not, harden your heart. Yield to none, withstand, withstand, withstand. Barry says, Mamori! All I wanted to do was hear you sing. Your song. Itsuki says, Barry's regaining consciousness. Crom says, that man's got guts. He's fighting off the Mirage with sheer force of will. Crom says, if we can give him one last push, he might be able to break the grasp. I'll just say, Mamori, you need to sing. Your song might be able to help him. Mamori says, me? Sing? Okay, I'll do it. Says you have to listen. Hear my voice. Eleonora says the aura is starting to fade. Kidia says Mamori's song has overcome the Mirage's influence. I had no idea she had that much power within her. Barry says, Mamori, this is your song, your heart. I could feel the message of your soul. It made my heart pound with a fiery 8-beat measure. The Mirage says, close your ears. Do not let your feelings sway you. Deny your heart. Barry says, shut the hell up. I'm trying to have a moment here. Quit butting in. Even if I can't listen, or I'm out cold, true feelings resonate right here. That's what the metal's all about. You ain't anywhere near metal right now. You think you can control Barry, goddamn Goodman, with that crap? And his soul appears to be breaking free. Crom says, now's our chance. Itsuki, break the connection and sever the Mirage. The Mirage screams in pain. Itsuki says, alright everyone, let's do it. It's boss time! Yeah, whatever. It works for me. Goodbye. Mamori says, Uncle Barry. Barry says, Mamori, it's thanks to you that I'm back to normal. I'm so grateful. Mamori says, thank goodness. Did I really help? Barry says, of course, Mamori. Your song was wonderful. The Mirage says, it's not over yet. Kaida says, his spirit is indomitable. He's a knight through and through. Barry says, his name's Draug, and he used to fight by my side as my partner. Barry says, Mamori, would you save him? Will you become his master? Mamori says, me? Save him? Mamori says, I'm glowing. Itsuki says, that light, that's Performa. Mamori says, Performa? Itsuki says, if you lend me your strength, Mamori, we'll be able to save Draug. Barry says, this is Mamori's Performa. It's such a warm light. Kidia says, are you sure you're okay with this? Barry says nothing. And then he says, if Mamori is loaded with this much Performa, she'll be dragged into this fight whether she likes it or not. But if Draug's the one sticking by her, that'll be enough for me to rest easy. Barry says, Mamori, let me ask you one more time. Will you become Draug's master? Mamori says, I don't understand about Mirages and masters, but I was glad I could save you, Uncle Barry. I don't want to just be protected. I want to be able to fight alongside everyone and protect them too. Barry says, good. Draug's a pretty decent guy. I'm sure you two will get along just fine. Mamori says, mm-hmm. Itsuki says, are you ready, Mamori? Mamori says, yes. Go right ahead, Itsuki. He really shouldn't be touching little girls. Ah! With our powers combined, we are Captain Faggot. Captain Faggot, he's a hero. Gonna poke you in your dirty booty. Or something like that. No one should ever have to endure me singing. It's just not good. Oh, no. There we go. Had a little crick in my back. I had to just shimmy it out. The light is so powerful. My whiteness is so white. I have bedhead. Oh, Draug says, "What have I been doing?" Barry says, "Looks like you're all good now." Draug says, "Master." Barry says, "Draug, I'm not your master anymore." Draug says, "What?" Barry says, "Draug, I need you to look after Momori from now on, alright?" Draug says, "So, you're my new master." Barry says, "Go ahead, introduce yourself." Momori says, "I'm Momori Minamoto. There's a lot I don't know. I'm still a child, but I'm pleased to meet you." Draug says, "Child or elder, it matters not. It is my honor to make your acquaintance, Momori Minamoto, my little master." Itsuki says, "I'm sure this is all confusing right now, but don't worry. I'll be there to help you out when you need it." Momori says, "Thanks, Itsuki. I'll be sure to do my best alongside Mr. Draug." Draug says, "It seems I was racked by madness and sought to cause all of you terrible harm. I am truly sorry. My memories after my separation with Barry are mired in haze. I can scarce imagine how I was in such a state." Barry says, "I lost Draug when that Mirage beat me. I'm guessing that's about when the bad guys screwed around with his head. But thanks to Momori, Draug is back to his old self, and soon enough, the station's gonna be fine too." Barry says, "All's well that ends well, right?" and then laughs insidiously. Momori joins our team. Hatanaka says, "Oh, if it isn't Itsuki." Itsuki says, "Mr. Hatanaka." Hatanaka says, "Everyone else, the whole team from Fortuna Entertainment is here. What might be the occasion?" I just say, "Momori's going to be on one of the Daito TV shows, so we came here for moral support." Hatanaka says, "Are you sure? Somehow I get the feeling that isn't the whole truth." Itsuki says, I wouldn't go that far." Hatanaka says, "You can't fool me that easily, Itsuki." "I think we both know what's going on. I'm guessing you guys came out empty-handed just like me, right?" Itsuki says, "Empty-handed?" Hatanaka says, "Oh, that's not why you're there?" "Originally, I was just here for a meeting, but as I was about to leave, I noticed some commotion in the studio. So naturally, I thought it must be something to do with the incident before." Hatanaka continues, "But as you can see, there's clearly nothing out of the ordinary going on here." Kiria says, "Mr. Hatanaka, I don't think you should get too involved in all of this. Investigating these strange incidents isn't really your job, is it?" Hatanaka laughs and says, "True enough. But I was involved in that whole 106 fiasco. You can hardly blame me for wanting to know the truth." Kiria says, "Still, it'd be best if you leave the investigation to the police or even the media." Hatanaka says, "I suppose you're right." Kiria says, "I'm only saying this out of concern for you." Hatanaka says, "Thank you, I understand. I have too much work to take care of. I shouldn't put myself in harm's way." He says, "After all, I have a duty to spice up the entertainment industry of Japan. Well, I really should be going." He says, "I almost forgot. Something did catch my attention. Perhaps you might be able to use this information." Itsuki says, "What is it?" Hatanaka says, "Apparently Daiba TV just had a huge corporate reorganization recently. They even appointed a new president. But this new fellow, Mahiro Tsurumi, he's a bit of a strange one, and I've never come across his name before. They haven't made his background public either. I asked my contacts if they knew anything about this Mahiro Tsurumi, but none of them had heard a thing. Even I can't seem to pull any history on the man. Who exactly could he be?" Itsuki says, "Daiba TV, but why are you telling us about that?" Hatanaka says, well, it's good for us in the business to know who's running stations, so it's not as if it's irrelevant. Hatanaka says, until next time. Tsubasa says, Itsuki, isn't Daiba TV, ... Itsuki says, yeah, Ms. Maiko said Mr. Harinazawa started acting strange around the time he accepted the job from DTV. Itsuki says, a reorganization at the network. Does this have something to do with the Mirage incidents? Questioningly. Anyways, Kiria says, Yatsufusa Hatanaka. Hope he doesn't get any big ideas. Jamama has big ideas. Alrighty, I don't know what the hell I'm supposed to do. Let's just go back to the office, I guess. Momori says, you have to sit down and rest, Uncle Barry. You're still recovering. You really shouldn't be pushing yourself. Barry says, thanks, Momori, and thanks everyone for saving me. Tsubasa says, I'm glad you're all right. Toma says, me too, but now that that's over and done with, you know how reckless that was, Barry? Jeez. Ellie says, he's right, it's downright stupid to run in there by yourself when you're not even a master. Barry says, okay, my bad. I wasn't thinking straight. All I could think about was saving Momori. Momori says, we shouldn't be too hard on him. Come on, Uncle Barry, just apologize. Barry says, I'm very, very sorry. Tsubasa says, Itsuki, you know, when I heard Momori's song, my heart started pounding. Itsuki says, me too. Tsubasa says, I guess I just better keep working hard if I don't want Momori to leave me in the dust. Maiko says, okay everyone, that's enough. Serenade's almost about to start. Barry says, I can't believe I almost forgot. All of you sit down, shut up, and don't even think about blinking. Maiko says that special live broadcast had to be cancelled, but I'm glad they still called you back for a regular show. Momori says, uh-huh, everyone was so nice. I had a really great time singing there. Maiko says, they told me, Miss Shimazaki, you must have seen her potential. I wouldn't expect any less from Fortuna. I heard nothing but good things. With this song and your cooking show, Momori, the singing gigs will roll in. Momori says, I'm so glad. I promise to work my hardest. Momori continues, oh, it's about to start. Huh. Chapter 3 has ended. Alrighty. So I am going to save, and I'm going to call this a day on the streaming. I might come back later, because I know it's probably going to lead to another intermission and a bunch of side quests, so I've been trying to keep those like separately in case people just don't care about those, then they can skip that. So anywho, thanks for watching, and have a great day.